to confirm hosts for 4 major women's global events at annual conference. The IC will confirm the hosts for 4 marquee women's global events in the 2023-27 period during their annual conference starting in Birmingham this weekend. The 4 tournaments feature 2 T20 World Cups, 1 50-over World Cup and 1 T20 Champions Trophy, which were part of the half a dozen events the IC recently finalized as part of the women's rights, which for the first time will be sold separately from men's rights. The host venues for the women's events will be finalized by a working group comprising IC directors who will arrive at a shortlist from the bids received. ESPNcricinfo has learned that IC has received 16 proposals from 7 countries for the 4 events. Based on the recommendations of the working group comprising former New Zealand fast bowler, Martin Snedden, who is also chairman of New Zealand Cricket, former India captain and current BCCI president Sourav Ganguly, Cricket West Indies president, Ricky Skerritt and former England women's captain Clare Connor who is also the acting EC CEO. The IC will take the final call at the meeting on July 26. The annual conference will begin with the Chief Executives Committee (SEC) meeting on July 24, followed by the Finance and Commercial Affairs Committee meeting on July 25, and will end with the annual general meeting which follows the board meeting. Unlike in the previous cycles when women's rights were sold as part of the consolidated rights package, the IC has decided to unbundle the rights for men's and women's events and sell them in different territories separately. There are a total of 103 matches across the 6 women's events with the rights being sold for 3 packages: TV, and digital combined. T20 leagues versus international cricket. One of the key discussions the SEC could potentially discuss involves the primacy of international cricket, and whether it is under threat from the growing number of domestic T20 leagues. In the near-completed version of the IC's next cycle of FTP 2023-27, the IPL has got an extended 2.5-month window and 100 and B will also have home season windows. While IC has no direct role to play considering it is the member countries that decide on both the bilateral series as well as T20 league windows, at least one full member has expressed concern in public over the international calendar being encroached on by the franchise-based tournaments. Recently the PCB wrote a letter to IC saying it was a little concerned that the proliferation of domestic leagues around the world is sucking time out of the international calendar and requested a working group to be formed to address the issue.